Are we working?
Yes, we are. Okay. I'm scanning these articles on the ground, and Mr. Doug Junquist is going to explain to you in a second what these are all about. Got to get down.
I know, but do a real quick scan so they see where we're at.
We are at Yellowstone Lake.
This is Yellowstone Lake.
Okay, and right here is Doug Junquist.
Hi.
Doug, you want to tell us what we're doing today?
Yeah, sure will. Doug J here. Say it Youngquist. And I'm here to just briefly describe some items that I think are very important for a bug out bag, or a survival bag, if you will. And they're items you can include or not, but these are the ones I have, and I'm not finished building this bag yet. And actually, I'm building this bag right here. It's got multiple compartments, plenty of room in it. This was a little pricey. I don't think any bag has to be priced over $15 or $20 or $30, but this happened to be a $250 bag. It'll stop a bullet going 1,100 feet a second, so I kind of like that feature. There's plenty of compartments. It's double seamed. It has straps. It's got places to hook things. This is a nice pack, and I don't remember where I got it from, but I sure do like it.
What's the one next to it?
Next to that is a different style. This is a handbag with a strap on it. NRA, of course, holds a lot of goods. Either one of these bags right here would easily hold everything you see here. Right? We might have to carry one thing or another separate, but for the most part, these items will fit in either one of these bags. We happen to be using both of them because I wanted to show you what they were. I'm going to real quick go over each item, and we'll post this, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope to be talking to you again later in the future. Okay? I'm going to start with the water. So important, man. We can't live without it. 3 days, you're cooked. So I have Life Straws and I have Aqua Sticks. Both will filter around 250 liters. They filter through here.
You just suck it.
And you draw through here. Right. One of the things you have to remember about these filters is they need to be primed with clean water, if you can do it. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But
how do you prime it?
It's always good. You just put a little water in here, just stick it in a container, and let the filter get wet, and then it can do its job a whole lot better. And again, these will filter around 250 liters a piece. So I have two brands, just because that's kind of the way I like to do things.
Can you say what those brands are?
Say again?
Say the brands and hold them up for us.
Yeah, Life Stick is this one. These sell for around $4 a piece. Okay. All right, so 250 liters of water for $4.50 or $4.95, whatever they cost. I have probably 25 of them.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And another item I think is really important are water purifiers. There's so many different ones. I'm not going to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't buy. Do your own research, make a decision for yourself. You can get all of this stuff on Amazon. It's a great deal. And or you can go to your Army, Navy, Army surplus, whatever you want to do. And
okay, let's move on to, what is that medical bag you have over here? What's the medical thing in front of your foot?
I have a medical supply bag here. I think everybody should have one. I think you should have gauze in it. We have Band-Aids in it. I encourage
Neosporin.
Neosporin. I should put it in here. I didn't. I just didn't do that. That's the thing I was looking for last night, by the way.
And what about that tape? You need a good tape. Waterproof tape, regular tape.
We have picked up Band-Aid,
One of the things I see that are missing out of there is a CPR mask and also a triangular bandage. That'll come in handy if you have sprains or any of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not done building this yet. We threw this together and came up to Yellowstone yesterday just because, I don't know, it was the thing to do at the time, I guess. It was pretty impulsive.
And I noticed you
fun.
bought some sterile wipes for your hands and stuff yesterday when you were in the store.
I did.
Those always come in handy. You just
This is
never
a
know.
Walmart item. Listen, we picked up this and this, which is a poncho, a hooded poncho. We picked up some more lighter
Starter fluid.
material,
We'll go into
fire
that in a
starter,
minute.
and this little deal
Little
here.
kit. That was a good kit for two. Little
Couple
pot
cups.
with some sporks and some bowls with lids on them.
Everything fits together.
So, as long as we're looking at that, why don't you tell them about your little burners here that you have?
I love this little burner. This is a BioLite deal. I'm gonna say I gave up 100 for this, somewhere around there.
And why don't
This
you
is a really
explain it?
neat deal because you put some kindling in there. You can put a fire starter. We vacuum pack everything.
Those
Right.
vacuum sealers, it's well worth the money. They're about 143. You can watch Home Shopping, HSN, any of those, and find them on there. You vacuum pack your batteries, your fire starters, anything that you don't want to get wet, and they are there forever.
They're dynamite. They really are. We have one at home, you know, not included in this package, obviously. But this BioLite, it's a great little corporation. I mean, check them out. This, with the heat generated by a fire, first you can buy all kinds of pieces and parts to add to this. I'm pretty basic, all right. This will generate electricity to charge your cell phone. It'll charge your camera. It'll charge. There's a hookup so you can USB. So
And
you
I'm
can.
pretty sure those guys started on Shark Tank, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did. I think they were Shark Tank one. Here's a little light that goes with it. You know.
I was
There's
going to
a-
ask you if you have any lights around.
Yeah, we got a light right here. We got some other kind of lights too that I really think are a good deal. These snap lights.
Okay, those are glow-in-the-dark sticks.
You do. You open them up, snap them, and they'll give you at least several hours of light. They say 6 to 8, but yeah,
And you
it gets
need
prety dim
several,
after a
we
while.
found out. to
And they're
make it
pressure sensitive.
brighter.
If they're hot when you snap them, you don't get as much out of them.
Right.
They're temperature sensitive. If you snap them then, you don't get as much out of them. But this is a handy item. I have probably 50 of these. A couple of different colors. You can get green, you can get white, you can get red, blue. There might be a yellow one. But they're all
What's
good
that
things that are...
little solar thing, and then there's some kind of pouch that you kept it in? Can you explain that?
Yeah, we have a couple of solar batteries here, just for example.
Rechargeables.
All right, this particular unit will only charge 2 batteries at a time. Okay, I can get it, but you can charge multiple types of batteries in it. Okay,
And it's solar.
yeah, and it runs off solar, so it takes time. You're talking 9 hours or so to charge a battery,
Okay.
a set of batteries. So
And those are rechargeable batteries that you
right.
have.
And we also keep a supply with us. There's a supply in each bag of AA's and AAA's.
Again, notice they're in a vacuum pack so that the positive and negative side aren't touching, wearing your batteries down before you even use them, plus keeping the air out of them, and you can throw it in the lake and it'll stay dry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we
let's
like
talk
to do
about
that.
some of these knives. You have like a whole
I think it's important to have tools with you. I have a multiple tool here. It's got a little light on it. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's just got a ton of different
magnifying
things.
glass.
Here's another item I paid $3.95 for, and this is not cheap. This is not a cheap thing. These are nice.
Stainless steel.
It's got all kinds of stuff, man. Bottle openers and everything. So you can't go wrong. And I'm going to tell you about another opener I really like, which is a P38. You can buy bags of 10 of them for.
Can you hold that up for a sec?
You can buy bags of 10 of them for I don't know, $3. I don't know what they cost. I don't even remember.
So can you hold yours up so I can get a shot at it?
This is a P38. You can open up cans.
Okay, so
That's what it's made for. This is the old military stuff.
All
We used to
right.
open sea rations in Vietnam with these. That's all
good.
we had, you know. This is a great tool. This will open quite a few cans. I'm not going to give you a number or anything like that, but more than one, I'll tell you. So, P38s, man.
Yeah,
remember
okay, go
that.
back to all the little tools that you have. You have different kinds of pliers and stuff. Keep in mind, Doug finds this stuff on the internet and then buys it, and
I get
when
this,
it comes, he checks it
I
out.
got this for the cost of shipping, $3.95.
Could you hold that up by your shirt so they can see what you're showing them? Up by
Came
your
with a holder with a little belt
Okay.
deal on it. It's just that, man, these things are wonderful.
They have.
You gotta have tools. Here's
Show
a
them what's
larger
on it
size.
so they know.
Here's a larger size. This
Yeah,
is a
show them some of the stuff that it does.
this is a really nice multi-tool. I don't want to lose. This is a static bag we'll get to. Anti-static bag. There's just
It has screwdrivers, knives, scissors.
well, this one doesn't have
pliers.
as many of those.
Okay.
The multi-tool does, and this one does. And we have another one here. But
Keep in mind, when you're running out the door in an emergency, you don't have time to like throw all that stuff in a bag. So, and you really don't want to throw a toolbox in your bag because then you're lugging that with your other stuff. So these are just quick things that you can take with you.
have them in your bag. Just
You
have
can
them
throw
in there.
them in
and
your car even. I mean, some of this stuff
be
would be
ready.
great in your car.
A little flashlight.
Can't have
One
enough of
AA
those.
battery in this. Now, they go through batteries pretty quick because this puts off an incredible amount of light.
That's a special kind of flashlight.
I mean, I didn't bring all my flashlights. I have probably 4 different flashlights. Some are larger, some strobe. I got them all for $3.95.
Can't have enough of those.
$3.95 shipping.
Kids love them too. Okay, that little bag that was blown around, maybe you want to show
I do.
them what that is.
And then I'm going to put this away. This is an anti-static bag. All right. You can buy several different sizes. I have 5 different size anti-static bags. These are rated at 40 dB. So in order to really protect yourself against EMP or any serious geomagnetic event, you need to put your things in one and then put it in another. I have different sizes. I have these walkie-talkies. I'm not real impressed with these Unidents, by the way, but I have them. And I put them in a smaller bag and then put them inside of this so that I get all the coverage that I need to get. All right. And
You cannot have enough Ziploc bags or static bags, folks.
these are anti-static bags. We use Ziploc bags a lot.
Yeah, we do.
I'll give you an example of that. Here's an Everstrike. We put them in Ziploc bags. Sometimes we even put these in. It's an endless source of, not endless, but it's a very reliable source of. I probably have an open one here already. Take this out, this guy out, strike it.
Now, Doug doesn't always get this right the first
Well,
time.
I'm not. It's not gonna. I'm not even trying really, to tell you the truth. But you strike it, and
You got to
it's
have the
always
lighter
available
fluid
to you.
in it.
This might not even have any fluid in it. Again, we threw this stuff together fairly quickly.
You have something else that strikes. What are those? And we're by the water, so you want to tell them about those. Your matches.
Have some fire starters.
No.
Don't go anywhere without them.
What about?
This is one brand. This is another brand. Look them up. Research.
Okay, what
Decide
about your
works
water?
best for you.
We were talking about the matches. What about those water matches? You want to show them what it looks like? I mean, sometimes you don't know what you're looking for, so
Here's another Amazon item, man. You can find this stuff. Just do a little research. You get 10 packs or whatever it was I got of these, or 25 even. I don't even know. And there's 25 matches in each. And $5 or something. It's just ridiculous how inexpensive.
just to overdo
things
it
can
with
be.
our Ziploc or vacuum pack sealers, we did put those in there.
That's right.
Sunscreen is a must. Those
Couple
are
little
pads with hazel.
that I soak with witch
Witch
hazel,
hazel, you
because I'm
wanna
big on witch hazel.
Witch hazel is really good for
Yes, it is. This is
all kinds of good stuff. You want to do the research on that as well.
it's a good way to help yourself when you need help. It's an astringent, so it'll stop bleeding. Takes a little bit of time, but it does the trick. All right. I have a emergency sleeping bag here. Look at $6. It can be used multiple times. I don't know. I don't know
Doesn't
how
have
much light you get out
cushions,
of
so
this.
make sure you keep a
But
blanket in your
you
car
climb
or
in this,
something.
and unfortunately, it's not meant to hide. So, but it'll retain 90% of your body heat. All right. Same with this. Thermal blankets, Mylar. Mylar is incredible. These are a couple of dollars. You know, I mean, it's just this stuff is important to
What is
have.
that? A little sewing kit or office kit there on the
Just a little
ground?
multiple tool. You know, I'm not much of a tool guy, but just stuff, have it. You know, it doesn't take up any space. It costs very, very little to acquire if you search around for it. I have a little staple kit and
Kind of like an
stuff
office
that. I
kit
mean, that
with
was
rubber
like $3
bands
or
and.
something.
Okay,
So-
what about this food? I'm looking at the Wise Company, which I support. They're on QVC
That's because
or
they're an HSN.
item.
I don't have a lot of information about the quality of different foods. We have some of the Wise foods. All right. I don't remember what
They
we
last
paid
up
for
to
those.
25 years. You just add water and it's like gourmet dried foods. The ones that he gets from Patriot, I'll let him explain that.
Yeah, I'm pretty big on 4 Patriot. That's the number 4 in Patriot. It's an online survival community, and these are their foods. I know different people have different preferences, so you know you pick and choose. But the point is, have some. I can't speak for quality of anybody, all right? And I won't recommend anybody. I do like this group of people, though.
We even saw food at Walmart yesterday.
Yeah.
When we walked through Walmart. We're not big Walmart people, but we were there, and when we were there, we saw all kinds of stuff you can pick up.
Yeah, I'm not a Walmart guy, so I did actually buy something there yesterday, though. So anyway, here's a nice little item.
What is that?
It's called a Nesbit. It's a little stove. You open it up, put your heating element in there. One of these guys. You only get
Honey,
about
hold
18
them up.
minutes
They
out
can't
of those.
see that because I've got your head on.
Huh?
Can you hold those 2 fire starters up that you were talking about? You put a little square into that
And you light it up.
and you light it up. It's like a little Bunsen burner.
And if this is another one, you know, you get 6 starters, they burn for 18 minutes, you know, but which is really nice because when you put one of those in there in the BioLite, you can just break up small pieces of stick, just dried stick, and put it in there, and you'll keep the fire going. You get about a 1200 degree fire out of there if you want it.
You know,
You
I
can-
think we should do that as another video coming up, how
Well,
to
we will
use
do
that little
that.
puppy.
We'll do that.
We'll actually
Give you
make
an
a
idea.
meal here.
But this is nice because you can just set your pan on it. It'll boil water in about 6 minutes, I think, or
Doug
something.
moved right into the sun, folks, so I'm
Okay.
having a hard time trying to get
Well,
shadows
Heather's the
and
camera
stuff.
operator, so any complaints go to her, okay? And anyway, I just wanted to show you this because this is what I have. You know, your clothes that you pack that you want to have around, those are your choices: socks, underwear, t-shirts, just clean clothes, dry clothes. Obviously, it's a good idea to have boots and jeans or cargo pants or whatever it is you choose. But these are some items that I think are really important to have in your bags. And the reason I say that is because I have them in my bags, and I care about you.
And now that
Plain
we're
and
getting
simple.
older, we always pack Imodium, Benadryl, pain medication,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Don't forget those. Those are important.
Yeah, I just passed my 65th. Oh, this was really great when I pulled into Yellowstone this morning. They said it'll be $30.
32.
And I said, what do you got for old people? And they said, well, if you're 65. And I said, just made it. They said, here's a pass. You got to give me $10 for it, but it'll get you into any national park for the rest of your life. Sign here. And I'm like, thank you very much.
Happy birthday, Doug.
Yeah, happy birthday, Doug. So
Okay, well,
if you're gonna keep getting older, you might as well get stuff, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, quick. I hope this is beneficial for you. Take a view of the lake. This is gorgeous, isn't it? When we were up a little bit higher, up on the roadway, it is so deep blue. It's just beautiful. And we'll get a couple more things from Yellowstone while we're here. And we're gonna go check out some of the fracking areas down south of here.
and didn't you find that still life camera and the other camera at the old geyser?
Yeah,
Old
we've got some
Faithful?
still shots too. So
All right, we're gonna sign off. Thanks, Doug.